एक उड़ान की तलाश में निकला था मैं, खुले आसमां की तलाश में निकला था मैं। एक तलब सी थी दिल में, बुलंदियों की तलाश में निकला था मैं। डर की जंजीरों में इतना जोर नहीं जो मेरे हौसले को कैद कर ले। फरियाद नहीं, ऐलान की बोली बोलता हूं, मेरे सपनों की तलाश में निकला था मैं। This is a story of a man who walked towards his dream all by himself, and today has come a long way, touching the lives of many. This is the story of the chairman of Ajcon Global. This is the journey of Ashok Ajmera. On 2nd July 1973 came a man to Mumbai from the small city of Indore with just 100 rupees in his pocket. Hailing from a modest family, he didn't have much to show back then. And yet, he had something invaluable within him. It was the dream in his eyes, his hunger to learn, and the drive to excel. Sharing a small rented flat with his elder brother Abhinandan back then, he was sure he wanted to be a chartered accountant and make his mark in the financial capital of the country. He dived into the world of finance, starting his articleship with Nanubai and Company, a leading firm of chartered accountants.
We are all children of Shri Manik Chandji Ajmera, who is an engineer. And all of us, we were thinking that we will become engineer like our father. But Ashok declared that he wanted to become a CA. He had a firm determination, and with that determination, he came to Mumbai in 1973 to stay with us. He worked very hard and tried to create his own identity, and of course he got many successes and ups and downs, but he continued his efforts. He is an ideal person for the family, and he is creating examples now. So all the good luck to him.
And by the year 1977, he qualified as a chartered accountant. From there, he went on to become a partner with Shri R.K. Mittal in Mittal and Associates in 1978. But for an ambitious soul, there's always a hunger to create and build something of his own. In 1981, he decided to go independent and establish his own CA firm by the name of Messrs. Ajmera and Associates, Chartered Accountants. It was a small team, but they quickly earned a goodwill in the industry, handling several prestigious projects and clients in the coming years. But Mr. Ashok Ajmera wasn't among those who'd stay in his comfort zone and play the small game. He was raging to foray into the big league. So, in 1986, he took an entrepreneurial leap and launched Ajmera Financial and Project Consultants Private Limited, a corporate advisory company. Thus began the journey of Ajcon, which has today grown into a public listed company with a soaring net worth and thousands of clients. Since 1986, there have been several milestones that have dotted the journey. Between 1986 and 1994, the company served more than 150 SSI units, from concept to project implementation, making Mr. Ajmera a leading project finance consultant.
अशोक अजमेरा जी हमारे पिछले 25-30 साल से इनके साथ हमारे संबंध है, और अशोक अजमेरा जी हार्ड वर्किंग, सिंसियर, ऑलराउंडर, और वो कभी भी किसी भी काम के लिए 365 दिन और 24 घंटे खड़े रहते हैं, तो वो हमारे फ्रेंडली एडवाइजर।
Then came 1995, a dynamic year, where the company was rechristened to Ajcon Capital Markets Limited and got listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange, becoming perhaps the only broking company in India to get listed at that time. The public issue of the company was oversubscribed by a whopping 25 times, with more than 9,000 people subscribing to it. This was quickly followed by the NSE OTCEI membership, and the addition of merchant banking in the arsenal of services all in the same year. Ajcon was growing by leaps and bounds, and Ashok was living his dream. Even the world stood up and took notice when he received the Management Man of the Year award at the hands of His Excellency Mr. C. Subramaniam, the then Governor of Maharashtra. But like every journey has its ups and downs, year 1997 was when Ajcon saw its lowest phase, owing to a huge crisis stifling the capital markets at that time. However, like every winner, Ashok wasn't someone who would bow down to a storm. A warrior at heart, he took full ownership of the situation and went back to the drawing board, starting things from scratch. Like they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
अशोक मेरा चौथा लड़का, बहुत मेहनती और कर्तव्यनिष्ठ और अपने काम पर अटूट विश्वास रखते हुए उससे मेहनत करते हुए उसको सफल करने में रहा है। ये एक बहुत बड़ा गुण है। वो कोई भी काम को करने का निर्णय लेने के बाद उस काम को पूरा करने में पूरी मेहनत, तन मन धन सब कुछ लगा देता है। वो काम बराबर सफल होता है। वो जिन पे विश्वास करता है उन पर अटूट विश्वास रखता है और सब काम उस निष्पक्षता से करता है। उसकी डिक्शनरी में इम्पॉसिबल शब्द नहीं है। अशोक को मेरा बहुत बहुत आशीर्वाद है।
Slowly but surely, with the support of family, friends and clients who kept their faith in Mr. Ajmera, the Carvaan started moving and growing again. In fact, he floated an RBI-registered NBFC in the very next year. And with the onset of the new millennium, Mr. Ashok's successors, Ankit and Anuj, joined their father on this journey. Since then, there was no looking back for Ajcon Capital, which then became Ajcon Global Services Limited, post an MOU with a US-based consultant. Ashok's wisdom and experience, combined with the energy and fresh ideas of Ankit and Anuj, along with daughter-in-laws Pallavi and Shikha, made Ajcon a formidable organization. Ajcon Group evolved as a conglomerate, covering the entire spectrum of financial services, right from equity, currency and commodity broking to depository services, merchant banking, mergers and acquisitions, private equity, angel funding, corporate advisory, insurance, IT services and real estate. All of this powered by a strong research team definitely added an edge to their offerings. Ajcon's research with fundamental analysis of Mr. Ajmera is widely circulated to fund managers in India and abroad, and is also published by Money Control, Bloomberg and Research Bytes regularly. Additionally, opinions on the current market conditions, upcoming IPOs are also covered by ET, Nikkei Asian Review, on a regular basis.
I have been seeing Mr. Ajmera quite regularly at our quarterly investors meets. He's a regular in these meetings, and not only that, he's normally the person who starts off the questions because he's normally very quick on the uptake. However, what I have been very impressed with right from day one is the amount of study that he does of the numbers before he comes in and asks questions. Normally his questions are always very pertinent, to the point. He is quite clear in the fact that he asks questions without any bias or without any preconceived notions. And even when he feels that there is something that he feels could be a weakness, if you show him that it is actually not that, he is very quick to acknowledge it and to accept the explanation if he finds it reasonable and rational. I have always been impressed by his analytical skills, and again, he's become such a regular at our meetings that we really miss him if he is not there for any particular meeting. I understand his firm is completing 30 years. I wish him all the very best.
The ISO certification once again spoke of the quality of services provided by the company. With the passing years, the company and Mr. Ajmera won several awards and recognitions from time to time for their contribution to the financial world. Acknowledging his professional skills, Mr. Ajmera was appointed as an independent director in Gill Securities Trading Corporation Limited, a 100% subsidiary of Canara Bank. His expertise and experience in the capital markets did not go unnoticed by the business channels either. He has been invited as a guest speaker to share his perspective on equity markets by almost every TV news and business channel in the country on a regular basis. Till date, he has given more than 2,000 such interviews.
Ashok ji, first heartiest congratulations on your firm and you achieving this very, very important milestone. You know, I have had the pleasure and privilege of knowing you for these past so many years, and besides your absolute professionalism in your knowledge and profession, you're also an absolute gentleman, and it's always been a very pleasure interacting with you. I wish you and your firm all the very best for the future. Thank you.
A major breakthrough came in the year 2011 when Ajcon Global signed an agreement with Bank of India to be their partner for online broking, where their customers trade on Ajcon's trading platform pyarapaisa.com, an arrangement which continues till date.
I know him for the last 20 years. He has been a very dynamic, very knowledgeable, highly professionalized and very sportive, and he is well connected. He has worked in the share market business for quite a long time, and is also very financial analyst, and he has been participating in the various extracurricular activities, including the Rotary Club as well as other BSc forum. He has been very actively involved in terms of the banking partnership, and he has taken quite a lot of project finance and given extensive education knowledge to various youngsters.
Backed by a strong team of professionals, Mr. Ajmera then started his journey as an investor, with his first investment in a public company engaged in the field of online education, a subject close to his heart. But this was just the beginning. He then co-promoted Reach Ajcon, a company engaged in the entire gamut of insurance services, thereby offering the entire bouquet of financial services under one umbrella. Mr. Ajmera became an angel investor by investing in an online entertainment company, Fly with VIP, a unique concept at its time. Inspired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Swachh Bharat mission, the group co-promoted BD Accordial Private Limited, a rural sanitation and housing company. In the last 4 decades, Mr. Ajmera has not only shaped himself into an accomplished professional, but also devoted his energies for the social and cultural progress. Here's a quick run-through of his personal and social achievements and contributions. Mr. Ajmera pioneered the concept of taking up the cause of broking community to the exchanges and regulators, and was co-opted in a high-powered committee of NSE's Committee on Settlement Issues way back in 1995. He was then instrumental in also forming the Association of NSE Members of India. A decade later, Mr. Ajmera was inducted as an executive committee member of BSE Brokers Forum and subsequently became its board member. Over the last 5 years, he has organized several seminars and workshops at the BSE and has also led international delegations. Not to mention, he has quite a few articles to his credit in the Forum's View magazine as well. He was the chief coordinator of AGM of International Council of Securities Association, ICSA, hosted by BBF.
A great company in terms of the stock markets. It's a hard work of Ashok Ajmera, who has been a friend, and he was my member when I was in National Stock Exchange, and now he's also at Bombay Stock Exchange BSE, and basically he's one of the forward-looking chartered accountants who has been also doing broking business. He's also into many other businesses, but effectively he's a thought leader in our area in stockbroking, and also a great leader in Rotary, in many other areas, and I respect him a lot, and I think he has now got his sons also doing work in this area, so it's a great family, and my best wishes.
Joining the Junior Chamber International at 31, Mr. Ajmera organized several social and cultural programs involving many celebrities to motivate and encourage the younger generation. He was awarded with Henry Gizenbier Fellow, AGF, and went on to become the JCI Senator from USA. He became a qualified international trainer at Kitakyushu, Japan, awarded by JCI. Mr. Ajmera then conducted more than 300 training workshops and organized many seminars on various subjects in India and abroad. In 1991, he joined Padma Shri Nana Churasama in forming I Love Mumbai and became its managing committee member. In the aftermath of the 1993 communal riots, he took up the mission of fostering peace and harmony, along with late Shri F.D. Khorakiwala, forming the Citizens' Council for Better Tomorrow, CCBT. Acknowledging his contribution to the society, the government of Maharashtra appointed him as a special executive magistrate, a position he held for more than 6 years. Mr. Ajmera joined Lions International and went on to become the district chairman for Clean Bombay, Green Bombay. He was even honored with Melvin Jones Fellow. In his relentless pursuit of service, Mr. Ajmera joined Rotary International, where he's currently the district chairman of District 3141 for vocational training. He's also actively associated with other organizations like Mahavir International, Shri Khandelwal Digambar Jain Sabha, International Vaishya Federation, and JITO, a worldwide organization. He has been recently inducted in the Angel Fund Committee of JITO Apex.
Mr. Ashok Ajmera, who is a good friend of mine, he is a very dedicated Rotarian. He has a very soft heart to serve the community at large. He is a great organizational person, and his administrative capability is enormous. And I think I have heard him a few times in Rotary, and he's a great speaker. He has been involved in the financial advisory and the stock market. He has a great in-depth knowledge. One sees in him a kind of an ethical streak while advising people, because his views and opinions have been very open and candid all the time. I wish him and his company on this 30th anniversary all the very best, and I am sure will complete soon a golden jubilee.
Service being an intrinsic value within the family, his better half, Pragati, daughter of late Seth Shri Shankarlalji Kasliwal, has formed her own NGO, Pehchan Pragati Foundation, for serving the needs of the lesser privileged people of the society. Previous to this, she has established Parichay Mahila Seva Sangh, a club of more than 250 Marwari ladies, and is also a board member of Jain Unnati Group. Even Ankit is an active Lions Club member and a director of Association of National Exchange Members of India, while Anuj has been a spirited Rotarian for many years now. Hailing from a joint family of 7 brothers, Mr. Ajmera gives full credit to where he stands today to his strong upbringing and bonding. His father, Sri Sangi Manikchandji Ajmera's principles of honesty, integrity and diligence, along with his mother, late Srimati Kanchan Devi Ajmera's family values have been a guiding force to forging a strongly knit team and an amicable work culture at Ajcon.
Working with Ashok sir has been a great learning and inspiring experience. The energy and communication skills he brings along in any meeting room leaves everyone amazed. He has always been a great mentor and has always assisted us and guided us to achieve excellence. His knowledge and experience across multiple industries and markets makes him the go-to person for our clients whenever in need of any advice, and this probably makes him the best financial advisor in the industry.
In his endeavor to give back and foster a sense of service to the society, his latest initiative, Project Share the Wisdom, is a unique knowledge-sharing platform poised to touch 1 million lives through the online medium.
It seems to me that we are living in a world that is loaded with knowledge, but wisdom is rare to find. My journey to wisdom began with a humble realization that there is always something to learn, be it about your business, the world, about your loved ones, or even yourself. For me, learning never stops. Today, even after 35 years in the field of finance, conducting more than 250 training programs, giving more than 2000 TV interviews, I haven't stopped learning. And the beautiful thing about wisdom is that the more you share it, the more it grows. Project Share the Wisdom is not just another YouTube channel. It's a journey that I invite you to join me on. A journey where we collectively grow by sharing and harvesting from our wisdom as a community, society, and nation.